There's YouTube. Okay, we're live on both platforms now. Here we go. All right. So, game one of me versus Aggie. It looks like there are some things, some elements that could be moved. Hang on, give me a second. We'll put it here. Okay. Hold, I'm almost there. I will put my. There we go. Okay. And then you guys can go. Shit, I don't know. Whatever. Okay. That looks good enough, I guess. I don't know where to put you guys. I'll put you guys right here. Whatever. Okay. Okay. It looks like we're all set and ready to go for the match review. Okay. So this game in particular, this was game 1 versus Aggie. We both put the same starting class, didn't we? I was thinking about taking the pickaxe here. I didn't take the pickaxe because. Let me change the song. I didn't choose pickaxe because I wanted to have a weapon for Tree Sentinel. I was gonna take it if it wasn't for the Lord Sword and Straight Sword, and then I would have just gotten the stats to wield it. So yeah, I was sad to have not gotten that square because that was the entire reason why I picked the starting class. So, all right, yeah. So it looks like we both picked the stream starting class. The wait, was I slow here? Okay, now we're about even. Okay. So we both grab first step, and then I go for True Sentinel, then Aggie skips it. I can't believe that kills me. Like, am I crazy or is this like not hitting me ever in any universe? Like, did it eat my roll? No, I just thought I had more time to roll, but apparently I did not. Like, I roll right now. But yeah, I'm dead on this frame where nothing's touching me yet. So nothing's touching me at all, but I'm dead. I don't know. I thought it was kind of weird. I thought that was a very weird death. So that's why I was like, whatever, I'll just go get Torrent. And when I got Torrent, he had gotten Duelist unlocked. So I guess, yeah, I don't know. I was screwed no matter what here because if I went for Duelist, he would have probably gotten it too. Maybe not. It'd be a bit of a race. So I'm not sure. But yeah, he ends up getting this, which is pretty rough. Then he also gets Duelist. But my backup plan is to get Raya's hand. And while I'm doing Raya's hand, he does the Cemetery Shade Catacomb, which allows me to collect Ashes of War on the way, which is kind of nice because I got Bloodblade and I got the ones like in this area. So he's finishing up the Cemetery Shade Catacomb. I guess that's smart. I get Alabaster, which is nice. And then yeah, I finished Ashes of War. And then I grabbed this last one. And then I grab upgrade materials. How's it going, Fotsy? Welcome in. Their camera wasn't on? No, I'm right here. Hi. Yeah, so I don't know. I didn't think that Falling Star Beast was that much of a priority for me personally. I just feel like with how important Radon was in this board, like Fia's champs being also an NPC boss is not that terrible of a region to be forced into. So I didn't see really why people were criticizing the fact that we didn't go for Falling Star Beasts. People were saying like, oh, you know, both players should have gone for Falling Star Beasts earlier. But realistically, what do you get for getting two Falling Star Beasts like early in the game? You know what I mean? You get a Somber 6, but I also got a Somber 6 from doing the Heroes Grave Square. So Thank you, Anya. Thank you. Aggie is going for the Cemetery Shade Catacomb. And then he goes for the Falling Star Beast Tunnel. And then he Memory of Grace is for the Smithing Stones. And then he grabs a 9. And then here is like, at this point in the game, I feel like this board is lost for me. Like I feel like I lost, so I try to just build pressure, and that's why I go for Treecent Duo right into Radon hitless, just because like I felt like that was my last kind of ditch effort. And here also I'm like coming off of like the death to Tree Sentinel, and I was just like worried that I would die to the same attack again here. Plus 12 square off probably better. I don't know. Probably not. I feel like this damage is like really bad for plus 5 Alabaster. Like I don't know why the damage was so bad, but alrighty, got Treecent Duo, and then I go for upgrades, right? Do I go for Falling Star Beast here? No, I go for the Rot Grease. Interesting. 30 Arcane. So I thought 30 Arcane here was Radon. Like Radon not hitless, so what is he using that's boosting his HP? I don't actually know. Rune Arc? Oh yeah, I could have used a Rune Arc. There's no like Great Rune square this game. And I already bought the claws too, so he's also going to Kaled. I wonder what his upgrade level is. He's plus 15. Okay, so he's like the same upgrade level as I am. No, summoning is great for hit lists, in my opinion. Summoning is great. I love summoning for Radon. Yeah, I mean, like, summoning is just way faster. Hey, Graphic. Video games weekend. Thought you played real GG's. Thanks, dude. Oh, Aggie died to Radon? I didn't see this. Oh, wait, what happened? Youch. That attack hurts. Yeah. Ow. Oh my goodness. Wendy's 4 for 4. Yeah, so like at this point in the game, my kind of only hope is that this kind of L shape builds enough pressure for Aggie to not work on his threats. So currently Aggie has row 5. Well, let's exclude hitless, I guess, for now. So, and I guess Scent Duo. So if we exclude these two squares, uh he has this diagonal, he has this column, he has this column, and he has this row. So I needed to do these two because I felt like getting this L shape was the only way that I could win, is, you know, alleviating some of the pressure off myself, just because I knew that Aggie would try to prep Tibia Mariners or something on row 4. So the plan here was to do go Hero's Grave, which is a Red Wolf, and then go Underground. Because if I go Hero's Grave, Red Wolf, and then I go Underground, nothing is a problem. Like, this solves all of my problems because uh Hero's Grave blocks out column 2. I mean, it's not that great of a square. It's kind of a dead square, but blocks out column 2 and builds column 2. It blocks column 1 if I finish with the Red Wolf. And then it blocks row 5 because I'm underground for Finger Slayer Blade. And it also blocks column 3 because of Fia's Champions. So Hero's Grave felt like what I had to do, like, over Falling Star Beast, because even if he gets Falling Star Beast, I have Radon dead. I can get a Remembrance Weapon. Fia's is an NPC boss, and Finger Slayer Blade's down there. So even if we got Falling Star Beast, like, I still didn't really mind. Oh yeah, he did a leak thing. I remember he said Blade of the Ruin King. So that was really funny. Okay, so Aggie's going for Tibias, which I kind of thought he'd be doing Tibia Mariners at this point, because I guess if he died to Radon, then Finger Slayer Blade would be the the pressure point. So he goes Tibias, and I kind of decided to like take the time to prep my weapon, because I also got the Somber 6 by the Red Wolf Hero's Grave. packing downstairs? What? What? Was? I think Aggie never found the alabaster, but you did. I don't know if weapon different mattered or not. Well, he has claws. Claws are still fine, but yeah, I mean, alabaster is really nice. I have like a really high percentage of finding good weapons from greatsword check in official matches. I've learned. I feel like I have a very high like steeple slash alabaster percentage from that greatsword chest. I'm here. You can start the review. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Hi, Simpson. Welcome in. Would the only stinker greatsword be Blackblade? No, it would be the burst one is Letta sword or any light greatswords. That they suck. Light greatswords are bad, and like Golden Order greatsword, I guess, are the stinkers. His death's poker best possible. In a perfect world, in a vacuum, it's the fastest weapon in the game. But the best greatsword is probably Health and Steeple. But I think in a vacuum, like if you're doing a speedrun route, Death's Poker is the best weapon in the game. But not every boss stands still and walks over the Death Poker trail. Which are they talking about? What is wait? What, are they talking about the Carry Mana Red Wolf? And then here I go underground. There's an argument for going towards Third Church for the Tibia Mariner and the invaders towards that way and the NPC boss. So like there's an argument to not go this way towards underground and go towards Third Church instead. But I thought the underground was just really important this game, so I went now. I think I go now because of the Red Wolf square. It just feels like an important square. And so while I'm going underground, he goes to the lightning ram. And then he finishes Cemetery Shade right here, which is fine. And then he also goes underground, I guess. And then I go for Miriam. He only does Mimic and nothing else here. And see, that's the thing that like people that were watching this match and reviewing it they were criticizing like the fact that I went underground and let Aggie invade underground. But like, what does he realistically get for going underground? He gets one NPC boss and one Red Wolf. So like, I don't know what exactly was wrong with not, or yeah, with not committing fully to underground. Yeah, but I just finished Red Wolf. Yeah, I got frame trapped by the Red Wolf here. I got a little bit frame trapped. That frame trap was crazy. There you go for my move on the boost, just because like it made sense because I was already down here. Like like there was no reason to go to Radon. There was no reason to go to Renala. There was no reason to go. There was no reason to do it on Moog or on Fire Giant. This was the only remembrance that made sense for me because I was already in the area. Boom. 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 Yeah. Boom. I was throwing knives there because I wanted to chase me. And so I knew that like the dagger's max range wasn't going to be enough to hit him, hopefully. But yeah, the last one was a little bit close. But the point was not for stagger, it was for uh getting him to chase me. The rest went after you hard. Yeah, I heard about that. I was worried you were going to mess up the square with the daggers. Yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't trying to hit him at all. I was just trying to get him to chase me. That was all. As soon as the match ended, they announced it was being checked. Wait, why after the match? Why couldn't they just pause the game and analyze it? What would happen if I ended up hitting them with the dagger? Would they just like make me lose the game? Oh, the fight. I see. Or were they checking? So the square says kill a remembrance boss, the remembrance weapons only. Uh, you're not allowed to do any damage source outside of the remembrance weapon. And so I threw daggers to get Moose to chase me. I didn't want to hit him with a dagger. I just wanted them to chase me. Uh, and he chased me, but the daggers all missed. So he goes for Crusader. I don't really know why. I think because of the row 3, but I really feel like column 5 was a bit scarier. I mean, because I guess I'm already underground. I guess that makes sense that I'd be already working on Fire Giant or Fia's. Yeah, so I guess this makes sense that he goes for one of these two. So I thought he'd go for this, so I tried to steal it away from him, but he went for this instead. Beast had teleported before showing enemy slain and ref smited him. I heard about that. Yeah, for the I think the caves. Hey, final guy. How are you, dude? GG's, thank you. Thank you. look at the this guy right here. I'm trying to get him off the elevator. Boom. Ah! Boom. 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 Did he go for the invader over here? Wait, is that actually going for the invader? Oh my god. He's literally going for the Anastasia invasion in Snowfield. That's scary. That is so scary. Oh my god. Somber 10. The 3 Anastasia invader square. Yeah. Wait, does she count? Because she's because it doesn't say unique. Oh, I guess she does count. You can Anastasia 3 times. Dude, you could also do you could do some route where you go for Anastasia in Snowfield for the Somber 10, Sanguine Noble, and then White Mask for 3 invaders. And then you can do a round table. Hey Spicy, thanks dude. Did you enjoy your league games last night? I am looking for matches, Dance. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to play, I'm down, buddy. Let me hop into bingo. And see, they're saying that me not going for invaders or Moog or whatever is a misplay, but from my perspective, I'm counting how many squares I need to win, so I need 3. So I chose Fia's Champs, Fire Giant, Finger Slayer Blade. These were my last 3 squares, and I wasn't budging. As long as Aggie marked anything that wasn't these 3 squares, I won. So that was the idea. There's no more bingos left, so I have to just choose 3 squares and just make sure I'm ahead on all of them. So that was my thought process there. I could have maybe contested invaders or bosses, but you know, That was my game plan. Displayed at Aram Mayhem, what melee Draven and my autos with spinning axe were literally one-shotting. Holy shit. That sounds like fun. I have not found any cool synergies like that. I kind of want to try to like play some more of that and find some cool synergies. Having both you on the board. I mean, it's not even about synergy. I have 10 squares. He has 8. If I get 3 squares, I win. If I get any 3 squares, I win. Right? So it doesn't matter if he gets all the synergy on the board. If he gets bosses, invaders, Moog, and grapes, that's still 11 squares. Or I guess 12 squares. As long as I get these 3, I win. I think we have a batch, guys. I think we're going to be playing versus Raydens here in a minute, by the way. I think it's dying. Yeah, I really wonder what would have happened if Aggie went for Fia's Chimps instead of going for Tibia or Moog. I wonder how that would change the game if we went for Fia's Champs. I'm not sure. Edgar would have been in a Chivalry Grape Invader synergy. True, actually. True. That was crazy death. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, the death on Fire Giant definitely changed a lot. I felt like I maybe lost the game after that. Hey North, how you doing? What is this emote? Garfcoil? Yeah, that was annoying. His head was in the dirt. That was crazy how they both just attacked together. Why didn't you use the gazing finger first? It's just a slower weapon. Like you can't get charger twos the same way you can get charger twos off with the alabaster sword. Oh yeah, that's way better damage. Boom. Boom. Dies from a heart attack. Classic. Good W commentary. W commentary. I got the int because I wanted the int for the Ash of War on the gazing finger. Oh wait, did he die to Gary? Oh. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Rattle him. Wait, he skipped the grace? Oh, that sucks. And that's why here I'm like, I need to go get Fia's champs because he could be working on both, which is why I decided to go now after the Fire Giant death, just because like he could have been here too. I want to hear the reaction to the finger. The finger. Rattle him. That was a super fast Fia's champs. I'm surprised that Aggie full sends Moog here. Can I be honest? After I marked Fia's champs full sends Moog, I think it's very interesting. What do you think Aggie should have done? Set up grapes, then do Moog. Is what I thought. I had a really bad Moog or a really bad Fire Giant phase 1. This Fire Giant fight was so bad, by the way. It was so bad. I'm so surprised he went Moog right away. I can't believe he's not rotted yet. Yeah, that blade was pretty clutch. Does Fire Giant? Yeah, it reset. The rot resets. Yeah, so you don't want to rot in phase 1. So did Aggie start from? He started from the Lyrian Lake Shore. Wow. Think about grapes or blades, or what was your plan? Uh, I think once he got Moog, I kind of realized that he'd spent a lot of time doing something. So I assumed that it would have been Hayate grapes or Shiburi grapes. So I just went for Finger Slayer Blade. Because you don't want to split when you think you might be behind at one of the squares. Because that gives him time to progress the square that you're ahead on. Yeah, I mean, Aggie had more general Limgrave slash Leona progression this match. I could tell by the Invader Square and the Tibia Mariner Square. So, with that info, I thought he maybe had more general progress than I did on Shiburi Grapes. So, I thought maybe I would race for Finger Slayer Blade, and I my thought process was that I would win an even race. That was what I thought. I thought that if we both were starting at 0-0 progress on Liurnia, that I would win an even race. I was confident that I would make it up in my lines, my blue Retta fight, Finger Slayer Blade skip. I thought that I had the ability to win an even race. Yep, that's it. GG's. Yeah, that was good. That was good. That I would say the only thing about that game besides like don't die 4 times, uh I would say the only notes that I had for this game was like maybe don't go for Moog after Fire Giant just because like it is kind of another obvious play. But I just he wasn't marking, so I was like, if he's not gonna mark, I'm just gonna go for this. So maybe when I get to 12, I think going for Finger Slayer Blade is a good idea. Because I mean, there wasn't any line threats with Finger Slayer Blade, but yeah, Aggie sat on Tibia for a good while. Hey, where's my point? Where the hell is my point? Ah, there it is. Thanks, Tomo. I go for Moonrithil, right? Uh-oh. There goes my stream. Where is Raydance, by the way? Where the hell is Raydance? He said that he was going to play some games. He ding dong ditched me, dude.
Oh,
That's crazy timing.
what? Why?
Did you wait? Were you watching my stream?
No.
I said, "Where the hell is Raydance?" I thought he ding dong ditched me, and then you were like, "What up?" It's like, okay.
Yeah, my chat was broken. I was trying to fix it. I've given up. So yeah, sorry it took so long.
No,
Everything
no
was
worries,
breaking.
dude. No, I'm just
What
watching
the hell is
the
Raymond?
matches, so it's all good.
You liking your choices still? Watching them back?
Yeah. I mean, in the base game, I obviously dying a lot wasn't part of the game plan, but I did well with what I was given, I guess.
Yeah, I remember that Garg's death was
Oh
especially
my
tilting.
god.
That shit was rough.
Did they both jump at the same time? I couldn't believe
That was
that.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
Shit was brutal.
Yeah, I don't know. There wasn't a
bet
whole lot that I think I could have done differently in the base game. I didn't really watch the DLC fully, but the base game was a fun match to watch back again.
yeah, they were fun to watch.
How about you? How
From
do you
like a
feel about
viewer's
your games?
perspective. Yeah, I need to recognize threats earlier. Is what I took away from mine.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you played better in base
Like,
game or DLC?
I don't know. Like, they were kind of different boards. I think I got away with. I think the DLC board really favored me because I'm getting a little bit too hyper focused on just getting map in DLC
Mm-hmm.
and sort of foregoing too many like early game squares. And there was just so much back section. They just didn't really punish me at all for like even leaving the things that were quick south side that I ended up getting anyway. Like I got ADM still, and that was a square. But like it didn't really punish me. But like I think I played better base game than I did DLC. I
Yeah,
think. But
that's fair.
also, it was DLC was at like 5 in the morning for me, so like I was kind of fading. I was struggling to keep my brain online. Like at
So
the end, I was like some decision making. I'm like, oh my god, I'm cooked.
yeah, yeah, I'm sure that's like really rough to like. Are you staying up late? Or are you waking up early?
For 3 a.m., I'm staying up.
Okay.
But for 7, I guess I've got to try and go to bed. But like I'm super DJing like you guys, man. Like 7 a.m. Like I don't know. That's really early. It's very early.
Yeah, it sure is.
That's tough. But yeah,
I feel like I'd be very tired as well.
Yeah, I just don't like waking up in the morning. I wake up in the morning and like I'm just a potato, man. Like it takes so long like to turn my brain on. Like I'm just so slow in the mornings. I'm not worky.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
You good for one of each?
Yeah, I'm good for one of each. I was gonna ask you what you wanted to do. I have a lobby.
Yeah, I need to mix it up. I'm already in. Okay.
Oh, you have a
I'll
lobby.
change. No, I'll change. Give me your stuff.
Aga.
Leave lobby. Yes. Do you like my my seed name though? It's a good seed name.
It is a good seed name. Yeah. If you guys are curious in chat, it says Aga if you think Blanks is handsome. But Blanks is missing a Z at the end of it. So it's not actually me.
Damn it. Did I put it? I put an S again. You can't be serious. Why do I keep putting an S? It's the X. It's the X. I hit the X and my brain's like, yeah, that's like an obscure letter. And I'm like, I've covered it. And then I just put an That's actually really frustrating.
It's all right.
Damn it. I need my bingo board up. Bingus. There we go. Perfecto.
Bingus.
He complains and people call him Ray. That's true. Glass houses. My Vagabond has a Ghost Flame Torch. And a Sunrealm Shield.
Has a Ghost Flame Torch. Okay.
Yeah.
Skull
again,
emoji.
Thank you, Appo. Skull emoji,
yeah. I have the skull emoji as well with the Sunrealm shield as well.
Sunrealm shield and some good drip. Some Rana drip.
Yeah.
Rana?
Yeah.
Rana? Yeah, so yeah,
Dancer
Rana.
Rana. Okay. Well, I am ready to game if you are. I almost just
yeah, good to go, brother.
took no keepsake. Forgot it's not DLC. All right. Well, best of luck,
yeah.
Mr. Raydans.
All right. Good luck. Love you. Bye.
Aga. All right, guys. We're playing some Bingus versus Raydans. Huge. Thank you for changing title, by the way, Gerald. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not gonna think too much about that game that I played versus Aggie. Like, there's things that I could nitpick and go over and think about and harp on, but I'm not gonna think about it too much. I think I made the decisions that I made, and I think it's hard to judge yourself when you're not in the moment, you know? This one seems to be a tricky square to like figure out when to do. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. Crusader. Is there misbegotten bosses? I don't see it. Yeah, there's just 2 solo misbegottens. God bosses is one to keep an eye on, I guess. I had only carbs for dinner, so I'm gonna be hungry in like 2 hours, bro. Fuck my life. Fuck my Chungus life. Faith. Yeah, none of the classes are good for Faith. This one seems like a pretty good one. Rusted Anchor? Or Wild Strikes? Anything need Wild Strikes? Not really. Battle Axe is alright. But the Faith is so low on that one. It's the only problem. I genuinely can't pick. I think the Anchor is better because it's only -7. It's gonna be a 2 or more game stream. Probably 2 games, and then if someone's on, I can play a 3rd one. We'll see. Okay, so what am I doing first? Am I upgrading with Somberstone Bell Bearing? I do need some money if I'm gonna do that. I might go Halley Tree first. For some money. The Solbrin's Cleaver was wieldable, so you could take that and just do stuff with it right off the bat, but I'm good on that. Take the better weapon. Explodey Physic. I didn't even see that. I just see Avatar, so I didn't see Explodey Physic. Where are my stones coming from? Honestly, I could do stones from Liurnia Shore. Bernal's altered. It's just the it's just the beast champion armor. Altered is with no cape. It's a little bit of Stormveil. I don't think it's enough to a gate front, but dude, I low-key love Limgrave music. It's so good. Thanks, Iron Chef. Appreciate it, buddy.
They serve but you. I can play turning to aid you. You need to the foot. Then summon me. Ah, I bequeath. It was the torrent. Treat him with.
Two Evertails? Wait a second. Started checking the VOD. Yeah, I know. They were scrubbing the VOD, bro. That was concerning me. They almost found my cheats. Can I rebootable? Oops, keep doing that. Wonder if Lightning Ram is good on Abductive Virgins. I mean, the infusion itself is really good because it just makes your weapon lightning on every hit.
Surprise no matter. Why don't? Oh, don't. Oh.
Dane's footwork is interesting. It's really good in the base game.
You'll no matter loud. You're.
Thanks, Greek. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, we'll be against Parky, and he's been doing a lot of practice, so I need to make sure that I'm also doing a lot of practice. I cannot get lazy. Can I get some HP before I go for this Falling Star Beast here? Oh, it's only 2 points. That's kind of concerning. I do have a lot of armor, though. Oh, also this mask is making me do less damage. So I can't wear that. Grab the 4 from your son. Grab the 4 from the Kaled stairs, or the like behind O'Neill. Congrats on the weekend, or the win this weekend. Thank you so much, Shiki. I appreciate that. Thought it was a well-deserved win. It was a very hard-fought game. Aggie played very well as well. I think that was some pretty like above average gameplay overall in general from both of us. I mean, besides like dying, of course, but we were both playing pretty well. I like this because I get the Grace closer to Wormface too, as just like it's an excuse to get closer to Wormface, and then also a God Boss. I like it. We also could do Godfroy as a God Boss at some point because an Everjail as well. I think Dan might be working on the same thing that I am, like just getting a weapon set up. Would not be surprised. He could have alternatively picked a weapon that was bootable, so he didn't have to go get money.
Oh, yeah, mate. Are you here as a cousin?
Should get a little somber 5 right there. Okay, it's my fault. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I wouldn't have gotten anyway. Okay. I guess the detour to grab the Somber 5 was a mistake. Maybe not a mistake, but lost me the square. Me when I aggro frog. Should have bought a Somber weapon while I was here. The first time. The sort of Trina would have been cheaper, I guess. Actually, the Tracer is also not even a Somber weapon. Forgot about that.
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your arm. I landed on him. The one poise special.
Do we do it to him? The special? He's not upgraded fully yet. Maybe he is. You'd have to have grabbed the Kaled stones. Maybe he could have done that. Because he didn't grab the Somber 5, so we would have to have grabbed something 4s. So I don't think he's fully upgraded yet. Dancing in the moonlight. I'm fairly confident that I'm ahead on Loretta. These things... You can throw these, right? Okay, good enough. So stupid. I think they have a max range. Let me go. Please. Oh, yeah, he's gonna use that to kill the version abductors. That's smart. It was what we were talking about, but yeah, that's smart. Do Margit and Godric count as linear bosses? They do. Yeah, they do. Where's my Faith Greatsword? Are they even good? There's like Ardovis's Greatsword, Golden Order Greatsword. Are those even like good Greatswords? Even if they do scale with Faith? I feel like the only good Faith Greatsword is Blasphemous Blade. This guy is completely AFK. I will take that. You know, it sucks, this hotel. I was at a hotel like a couple weekends ago because we were in the mountains, and the internet was actually pretty solid. It was good enough to play League of Legends on. Oh. Hello, Faye. Hope you're well. I am. Been very busy lately. Turns out maintaining a home is more difficult than you think it would be. But yeah, it's been very nice. A very nice experience for me. It's a lot of work though. You watched your GDQX Demon Souls run last night? It was great. Thank you. I'm very proud of that run. That run was one of my favorites. For sure. Not bad. That's gonna be one of those. Any plans for more speedruns in the future? For sure. For sure at some point. I'm just currently right now busy with bingo, but I can't really divert my attention to anything else. Did the synergy? Yeah. Fortunately for us, we knew it was coming, so we had time to play around it and get a row 5 block up. Now I think I'll take Everjails by doing Crucible Knight and then Onyx Lord. Unless there's anything else more important, or like I guess, is there a second Limgrave one? Yeah, I guess gold free is pretty important. I was thinking like Limgrave bosses, but god bosses for 4 god bosses is a little tough without it. $25 square speedrun time. Honestly, it's not too far off what this is going to be. There's a stone sword key in this camp somewhere. Okay, it's at least 2 Limgrave bosses for him. And he may have also done the Crucible Knights. Like, he could have 3 Limgrave bosses potentially.
there? Could you help us out, Cully?
Not this attack, please. Let's get some progress towards underground, I guess. Go for where teams race to fill a board could be fun. That's just like Blackout, yeah. That's just like what the alternative format of bingo is called. Two v two Deathlink bingo. That sounds pretty fun, actually. Fuck, I was looking at the board. I thought I dodged that. I was looking at the board. The board.
It's tightly. Oh, the gods, you breached. Fair.
the gates! Open the gates! I'm gonna grab the foot for 30 faith.
Thank you, kind sir.
Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome on in.
Champions! Welcome!
Champions.
The stars have aligned. The festival.
That's what you get when you let your heart win. My hood was hurting. What's the name of the bingo mod? If you go to bingobellers.com, you should be able to find the mod to download. Or it's a Nexus Mods, one or the other. I actually don't know what it's called. Damn it.
those out of a challenge. Find them well.
I think he has capital access now. I feel like that would be Radon for his 30 faith.
Brave Cheselub festering. Fine, I'm no longer. I have a told business. May we meet?
Okay, that's 2 snipes in a row.
Welcome.
This is the wrong way. Just had ice cream. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Share with the class. Hello, Frank. it's closer from here. Hey, Slow Wolf. I'll email you some ice cream. Oh, thanks. Holographic meatloaf, my favorite. How's everyone's day been? My day was great. I helped build a desk. Dude, this guy has fucking hacks, I swear. I don't get it. I get Thorny Crack 2 out of this at least. It's not like a good reason to do this, but it's something. I've been sniped literally 3 times in a row, so I have to at least have some sort of recovery. Dude, what is happening? How? That's 4 snipes in a row.
Thank you, kind sir.
I just found something crazy for a weapon. I guess the smarter play would do to Godric first for capital access. He's closer to the capital though, because he did not Lansec skip, but Lightning Ram. Only at main gate too.
to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Okay, that's 2. This gets me closer to capital as well. But I guess Fia's to capital is also something that you could do. So we should just commit to God bosses then. Oh, he's in the capital. That's why I got. That's where he got his last avatar from. He's trying to kill Godfrey's last god boss. Makes sense now. Well, I don't know if he has 3 god bosses. If he did Godfrey, and then Godric, it would be just like Apostle than this. But no, it definitely is capital. You wouldn't do 3 assassins without going to capital on this board. He also got trees from me too, so that there's a tree in the capital. That is for sure what he did. 100%. I have 100% certainty in that. It's this way. Where's the other reward? Oh yeah, over here. Can you not drop down to the Bellum Highway from over here? Pretty sure you can. Oh my god, you can't drop down to the Bellum Highway? What? This is news to me. You literally can't? What? Okay, you can. I was like, what the fuck? There's no way that you can't. At this point, it's not even faster, but just wanted to know if it was possible. And skip all capital. Yeah, I don't think the play is to go to the capital. I'm too behind on it. I need to just make sure he can't get a, if he gets a one-off, then I lose off of capital squares. But if I don't let him get a one-off, then I can still win. Well, Fire Giant lets me catch up on capital access, so the correct play would be to not do Fire Giant. Because that diagonal's already blocked, so... The correct play would be to get one of the other one-offs, like Smithing Stone Bellbearing or Crusader. And then go for capital squares for the win. That's why I'm guessing Smithing Stone, but I'm too slow. Because the whole fiasco with getting there from the painting reward. Fire Giant would let me get all the way into capital, and I'd be able to contest Moog Market Shackle. So I don't think he wants to do that. You're shocked? I'm not. If he marks capital, that's time for me to catch up on the one-offs. Because he still needs a one-off. If he's going to win through capital, he needs a one-off to win. How does Fire Giant give your capital? No, I'm saying that Fire Giant is really slow. So if he does Fire Giant, I could theoretically be in the capital contesting Morgott or the Shackle by the time that he marks Fire Giant. So that's not a smart decision for him to do Fire Giant. Oh, I have no weapon equipped. Okay, well that's GG's. Because I didn't grab a Grace, so that's just GG's. You want to call it there? Save some time.
Oh. GG's.
GG's.
Out of me.
Yeah. I can't contest your capital squares, so you just win in the next 5 minutes anyway.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, I assume you were in the
Not have
capital,
any,
right?
Yeah. I was after DTS.
Interesting. Did you get the tree in capital?
No, I thought about it, but I felt very greedy. My fourth one was the putrid one in Consecrated.
Okay.
So I needed some health to be able to fight Fire Giant if it came to it as well, so... It's a bit spooky. Did you not have 2 Great Runes, or you weren't capital?
Yeah, I didn't horse over. I didn't have that Altus progress towards capital.
Yeah.
I guess.
What happened with the Somber Stone at the start? Did you have an incident with the Falling Star Beast, or?
I grabbed the Somber 5 in the old Altus tunnel, or the Altus tunnel on the way to Crystallian, and that lost me the square.
Ah, really? Where's the Somber 5 there?
Instead of going right to the Crystallian, you go up the stairs, and there's like a guy that crushes a soul orb thingy. If you can get past him, there's a Somber 5 right there. But me grabbing that lost me the square.
wondering about number 5. Yeah, because I kind of messed up as well. I died to the fucking cum bugs, getting the 5s.
Did
I was
you
waiting for the snipe.
not upgrade for that square? Or?
No.
Okay.
I also picked the, what's it called, the Great Club. Is that what you started with, or?
I started with the Rusted Anchor.
Right, yeah. I wanted this one for the strike, so I think that helped me out a bunch. So they did so much damage to the Falling Star Beast at +0.
I see.
Like a whole bunch.
Did you
I
rot
went
him
to
at all?
Halo Tree for money as well. Sorry?
I asked, did you rot the Falling Star Beast?
You wrote it? Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I went to Holly Tree as well
Yeah.
because I couldn't wield the anchor. So I had to get money to wield it.
I wasn't sure if that was the right play or not to go that far for money. Like if I figured it would be like it synergized with the upgrade a little bit, but it felt a bit greedy to me. But it's good to know that you went there as well. Because I mean, tossing up between that and mountaintops, right?
If it was center square, then it probably wouldn't be worth it. But it was on a spot on the board that didn't really devastate my game to lose the square. I was like, okay, he doesn't have a weapon upgraded then. When you marked that, I was like, okay, I have the lead on weapon upgrade for now. So I wasn't too worried about that. I went to +8 like right after I did Falling Star Beast. So
yeah, your Falling Star Beast really quick.
Or +9, yeah. But there's a point in the game from 30 Faith to 4 unique Erdtrees that they were all snipes all in a row. All like 3 seconds or less.
I was looking at... Dude, that's fucked. I was tossing up like either he's like cooking something huge or he's gone fire giant. Because I was really worried about your 2 diags. For so long, I had no diag blocks at all. And like he's either cooking out something with fire giant or it's just been really fucking unlucky. It's just like picking the square and then getting the square.
What did you do for 30 Faith?
Radahn, and then I went and killed. I was literally at 29, and I went and killed Godfroy for a god boss.
Okay.
And that got me to 30. Yeah, that was a tease of how close that was.
Yeah, I was fighting Radahn when you marked 30 Faith, and then I had gone for Crucible Knights, and then you got it when I was fighting my second Crucible Knight, and then you got Explosive Physic when I was running to my boss that I was going to kill with the Explosive Physic, and then you did Erdtree. You marked Erdtree avatars when I had 1 hit left on the Consecrated Avatar.
So fucked.
Was it just like weapon diff? Like I don't understand. Like I felt like I was not slow or anything between the squares, but it must have been just flying.
Like, the Grey Club was carrying. It does so much damage.
He must have been flying, I guess.
Like, cause like you have to get the had to get the 25 strength just to wield it. So like it's already got good like stat. Like the stats are scaling well with it. I guess it was, yeah. Like the only reason I took this over Rusted Anchor was for the Somber Square because I wanted the strike damage on the Crystallions. So.
Yeah, I guess it's just solid all around. Because like I really didn't think that. Like I was like, oh, he must have found Death's Poker or something like that. Because like you were just doing things so quickly.
Yeah.
So I guess that's.
I mean, my fights were good, I guess, but like.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. So I was only +15, plus 15 fighting the Avatar as well. So like, yeah.
You didn't go to +22.
It wasn't crazy damage. I only just got the +22 and did that for.
Damn.
And, like I've killed one thing at +22.
I guess you just mastered the art of teleportation.
Yeah, I guess. Just Crouch R1 to charge R2. Just chunky. Yeah, I definitely missed a lot of the Limgrave synergy. Because like I had 3 bosses dead in Limgrave and didn't even look at the Limgrave bosses square, which I should have. It's like the Black Knight was there, the Night Kaz was there, the 3 avatars were there. So many things I didn't synergize any of them. Which, I don't know, it just didn't matter obviously. It was silly to see it. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Just weapon diff, I guess. Because if you didn't have any incidents, and I didn't have any incidents, then yeah.
I died to the Caleb Knights Cav once. As my last Knights Cav. And then I think that was it for deaths.
What about
Yeah.
the snipes? It's a shit feeling. I hate that. Like, I don't even feel good about it. Like, I know the feeling, and it just fucking sucks. It doesn't feel good to snipe people, because I just know it just feels like shit to get sniped.
I mean, they were the right calls, to be fair. So,
Yeah.
what were your three
I'd be
assassins?
spooked by your dag. Altus, Heroes Grave 1, Limgrave, and Leonia.
Okay.
Got the Grace up there, as I got the Lightning Ram.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good call to get the Lightning Ram Ash of War for the Virgin Abductor.
Yeah, I always liked that little combo. Because I had Dane's footwork, whatever it was, which just obviously hits like 7 times in 2 seconds, so I get like instantly staggered.
But you can put Lightning Ram on
Really
that?
nice. Yeah, I was surprised as well.
Wow.
I always get confused if it's Sombra or not. But
Well, not even
No.
like that. I just thought that it'd be like a compatible Ash of War. But
yeah, I
that's
think
cool.
Lightning Ram just seems to go on everything. I've yet to see a weapon that I've tried to put it on that hasn't worked. I mean, I guess I can try. And Great Club is weird. You can't infuse Great Club, right? You
No,
put
you can't.
Greases on, but you can't infuse it.
Yeah, you can't infuse it. If you look at the if you hover over the weapon in the equipment screen, there's like a box next to
Yeah.
it if you could put an Ash of War on it, and you can't do that for some smithing weapons.
I see. I
Like
knew
Tree
about the
Spear
box, but
also.
I always get confused by it. Yeah.
Tree Spear is like a
Okay, I see,
smithing with Sacred Order. You can't change it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
None of my weapons. Damn.
people were telling me that you had much lower damage than me, so I genuinely don't know why I was getting sniped so much then. Maybe I just was doing too much prep in the meantime. I don't know.
I don't know, cause like, yeah, I don't know, cause I started avatars and Black Knight Assassins both from 0, like when I was gonna try and block them. I didn't have any prep on them, and I had to run all the way back to the avatar to get the physic because I ported out too fast and didn't get the fucking drop.
Wow, really? And you still got both avatars and physic?
I guess. Well, I bought the physic as well. That was actually Hyperion might have got me that square because I could buy the physic from the round table.
Yeah, I guess you having
So that might
Margit
have
and
got me out. That's a big
Godric and
run.
Radon helped a lot. Because it got you
Yeah.
into the capital. It got you the physic. I don't know. You got 2 squares out of it because you got 30 faith and then Godric and the Felilu.
Yeah, definitely helped. They're getting the popping the Great Rune. The Remembrance of Godric is what got me over the edge for the faith. I think. Yeah, I think that might have been a big turning point of this match. Honestly, being able to buy the physic flask. Because I had no idea. I just started trotting over there. Just
Yeah,
kinda
sadly
wild.
there is no underground this board. I wanted to do Fias into Morgott, like into Capital, but there was no underground really. The only thing underground was the Erdtree Avatar by Fias Champs. That's it.
Erdtree Avatar near Fierce Champs?
Yeah, in Deep Root Depths. It's like
Really?
it's like when you teleport into Deep Root Depths, like you just walk straight for like 15 seconds and he's right there. On the left.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I would not have thought
That was
about
the
Yeah,
only-
I was thinking about going down there for Crucial Nights, but like, just want to get the square
Yeah,
done quicker.
Crucible Knights, I guess. Yeah, I went for
Yeah,
the Misbegotten duo, Crucible Knight duo. But
yeah, that's what I did as well.
oh
I
fuck,
pondered
man.
about it, but I just wanted to get the square done. It sounds
That
like
was-
the mid game was stressful.
Yeah. And it's not like this game was unwinnable. I had an incident. I was getting the Smithing Stone 1-2 bell bearing, and the guy got in the elevator and pushed me off, and I'm like, all right, I don't want to fucking play anymore. So,
Yeah, dude. Yeah. There's something about elevators as well, man. Like,
I should just
hey,
like
man, when you're in a
drop
bad
down.
mood, everything gets on them.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I lost
I
my
should-
last French run to a grafted Scion fitting on a fucking elevator with me. I'm like, you fucking serious?
Classic. Yeah.
Elevators are trolls.
Very
And
troll.
I think like the last 3 times I've been to Shattered Castle, that Clean Rot Knight has gone on the elevator with me. Like it's just all the time.
Yeah, it's pretty cursed when it happens to you in bingo because your health is always so low and you have no flasks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's another reason I was keen to get that Erdtree done and consecrated, because I was just begging for health. I'm like, please, just some sort of health. I was hovering so low for so long. All right. DLC.
Yeah, it's just some DLC.
Yeah. Oh, Golden Land. It does. Thank you, Hyperion. Shit, this Ash War is dope. I didn't realize. It's great for NPCs. All right, I'm gonna run the loot, but I'll be
Okay.
able to do some DLC.
All right.
BRB.
Sounds good. Bit too far into the game to just start an 80% run? Wait, what does that mean? I think what happened was, since nobody's really telling me what happened, I think what happened was that when I went for Knights Cavalry and that one death on the Caleb Knights Cav started the snowball, by the way. I'm pretty sure that's like what lost me the game, because if you think about it, the time between the death on the Knights Cav and the 30 Faith was enough to lose me the square. And the point behind on the Crucible Knight square, which way behind on finished boss was the physic, which way behind on the Erdtree avatars. So this was a game where one death lost me the entire game, and it was the Knights Cav death. I even knew it when I died. I'm like, this sucks. All right, well, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back, guys. I'm sponsored by Opera GX this month. Download the free gaming internet browser. I make money if you download it, so please do so. You can delete it right after if you want to. Just use my link. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hello?
Yeah, I